subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Hey friends, how are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Brandy and I follow Weight Watchers. But today we're not going to focus on that. I'm actually getting ready to go on a little work trip to Kentucky, Lexington to be exact. It's only 2 nights. I'm going to inspect a lab. I do this a couple times a year, probably about 3 times a year or so. But I figured it'd be fun to try out a little vlog, even though I'm like flying in and flying out, not much, you know, like fun time, if you will. But of course, I'll show you what I eat. We do get quite a bit per diem, and I will not be necessarily worried about what I eat at all. I'll just enjoy myself, so I'll show you that. But in order to prepare for that, I did eat a lower point breakfast. I just had some Kid Fresh waffles, 2 of the blueberry ones, with some sugar-free syrup, and then my regular iced coffee. But I just figured it'd be fun to take you along. I am traveling alone. I'm gonna be helping out another medical team, but they're not like staying at the hotel I am and or dinner or anything like that. So I'm a party of one everywhere I go this weekend, which is okay for me. Let's get going. I'll show you the airport fit before I go. Usually when I go to the airport, I like to wear like something really comfortable, and usually I wear slide on, slide off, but it's raining outside and I think it's gonna be raining when I get to Lexington, so I just went ahead and threw on just some little loafers and a big blue jean dress, but the blue jean's like really thin material. It'll be super comfortable, but it's long enough that when I sit on the seat, the back of my legs won't touch the seat. I'm weird about that in airports or planes. I don't like my legs to touch the seat. I am packing just a few healthy snacks, probably for the plane. Got me a Fiber One brownie, a little turkey chomp, some dot pretzels, and then this little mini cookie, just in case, so I have some snacks for my hotel room and plane. I am at the airport, and pro tip, always take, let's see. Always take a photo of where you parked. I'm in the parking garage. It took forever to find parking, but I am here 4.5 hours early, and that is because my flight doesn't leave till like 2:30 and it's 10, but I have a lot of meetings today, like before, so I didn't want to be like traveling. I need to be set up or something or like that, so here early, by far the earliest I've ever been for a flight at an airport. I wonder if they'll even let me go through security yet.
Once I got to my gate, I went ahead and picked up me a pumpkin cream cold brew. Gotta have a few of these every season. It is delicious. And then a few hours later, I went and grabbed lunch at McAllister's. I just had a club sandwich, and it was pretty good, especially for airport food.
So it's so crazy because this morning, like, I couldn't park the way DFW is. It's like there's like gates for American Airlines, like 1 through, I don't know, like 20, and then 20 through 46. And I needed 46, but there was no parking there, so I had to park at the lower gates. So then I just walked to gate 46, and about 10 minutes ago, they told me I needed to go to B1. That took a 20-minute walk, so that's annoying. But last time I was in the airport, I changed gauge 12 times, I think, but that was like flight delays, and we just kept changing. So hopefully not, but we'll hold it in 20 minutes, so I'll let you know when I get there. To my hotel, the Manchester. I just walked in and set down my luggage, but it is so it is so dark and moody, but I love it. Let me see if I can turn on some lights at least so we can see. Woo! It has like a masculine design, but like yet throw in like a little pink tissue box. It's very pretty. Oh, I like these tiles. Again, let's get some lights. Oh, wow. Look at this bathroom. Can you see that shower? It has like an arch. That is so pretty. Okay, I love this room. I actually wish my house was like this, like dark and moody, but I'm just scared to death to do it. And then the bedroom. It's coming off more orange, but that's just the lighting. Of course, it says my name on the screen. Welcome. I say of course, not everywhere does that, but look at this. Isn't that so cute? Even the TV, they got it like boxed in. Huge bar. The room is freezing. I really, really like this design. And of course, we're in Kentucky, so you gotta have a horsey. More horses. Yeah. Look how cute this is. Something so simple. Very cute. Let's see what kind of view I got. Nothing. I got the top of another building, which it used to have a more mural on it, so that's cool. And then I got the water tower. Other than that, I got a bridge over there. There's a bridge right there, but it's pretty dark out, but anyhow. So yeah, so this place has a nice rooftop bar, but what time is it? It is 6:10. Oh no, it's probably 7:10. I think there's a time change and I'm pretty sure my watch hasn't updated. Yeah, it's 7:10. I have a dinner reservation for 8, but I may actually go ahead and go and see if I can like, hope I don't get copyright for that music in the background. But my dinner reservation's at 8. I may just go ahead and go. But I made it in the main dinner, like the main, hang on. Yeah, so my reservation's like in the main restaurant. It's called like the Grand Am. But that menu does not look near as good as the lounge menu. And when I was making the reservation, I actually said lounge seating, please. And they let me know that the restaurant, when they called to confirm, she was like, that's first come, first serve. We'll keep your dinner reservation just in case you can't get in there. But if you can get in, then we'll just cancel dinner, which is great. I love that. They have like meat and cheese board, just snacky foods. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think I'd rather go ahead and go, even though it's a little early. That way I can come back, shower, get ready for bed, study up for my inspection, and just relax. Yeah. When you travel alone from work, you don't really do much, at least me. I am loving the hotel. I love this vibe. Highly, highly recommend Manchester so far. And even the reception downstairs was so pretty. I would have tried to capture a little, but it is busy. And I realized today, even in the airport and whatnot, I'm just not comfortable bringing out my camera in front of people. I've tried to get little snips on my phone, but even that, like filming, I just don't feel comfortable for 2 reasons. One, I'm kind of like embarrassed about it. And then 2, I don't want to give the impression to other people that they're going to be on my camera to be wherever, you know. I would never show other people. Like if it's like the back of them or the back of their head just in passing, that's fine. But I will never even film myself and have someone like sit next to me and put them on camera without their knowledge. I just don't want to do that. That's just how I feel. So, okay, let me get all unpacked. The bed feels nice and soft. Hopefully I can get a good night's rest here because like you'll know, I have not been sleeping. Oh, I did meet the 2 nicest ladies when we were in DFW. 2 women next to me, older women, were talking, and their friend who rented a car, she was coming from somewhere else and like her flight got delayed and she was the one that rented a car. So they were going to get to Lexington before her and then not have a car. And they were trying to figure out Uber and they really couldn't figure out Uber. And then I heard her telling someone, well, we just had to get to the Manchester and that's the hotel I'm at and I have a rental car. So I said, excuse me, ma'am, I have a rental car. If y'all are more than welcome to come with me. So they did. So that was really nice. They're really, really sweet. And one of the ladies, she reminds me a little bit of my Meemaw. Not exactly my Meemaw. She reminds me of my Meemaw's sister. And I wanted to say it so badly, but I didn't want to be weird. You know, I just met her. Why she reminded me of her? So I didn't tell her. But anyhow, yeah, it was sweet. And oddly enough, the other lady,
her friend, she's a pathologist, so she knows like me going to inspect labs and stuff. She understands that completely. So like, what are the odds? What are the odds? Okay. That's it, folks. I'm going to go be nosy in my room and see what we got. I love hotel rooms. It's funny. I love hotel rooms. I love to travel, but it exhausts me. So I ended up just having dinner in the lounge. I started off with the cocktail drink they called the trifecta. It was pretty good, but quite strong for me. What this is the trio tray. You got cheddar, Gouda. I don't even remember what the other one was. Let's see. Cheddar, compote, Gouda, salami, Genoa salami, and lomo. Lomo just means like prosciutto. I also got the fried grits, and they look amazing, but they looked better than they tasted. They just weren't flavorful enough. But all in all, stunning, stunning presentation. And I did try a second cocktail, the Prickly Rose, which was a bourbon drink. Entirely too strong for me as well. But I loved the vibe more than the food. I would go back though. Good morning. Day 2 of Kentucky work trip. And I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep at all. You know, story of my life. It is 6:45 and I need to leave here about 7. I'm going to grab just some breakfast to go in the lobby. Usually these inspections, when you get there, they have snacks for you in the room, so I'm not too worried about eating. But definitely need to get me some coffee. And I am going to put on a little makeup. So that's it. Let me show you what I'm wearing and then I can head out. Again, won't be getting much footage today for obvious reasons. Isn't this mirror? I love this mirror. I just have on little black trousers and a little shirt with little ruffles and polka dots. I've never like done a fit check, so I'm not sure how to show y'all. But anyhow, that's it. Still loving the room colors. I think it's amazing. So I am grabbing Starbucks. I was disappointed. The hotel lobby said they had grab and go stuff in the morning. There was like no activity. And they also have like a fancy espresso machine behind the bar. And I was like, okay, great. I'll get me like a really good drink in the morning. Yeah, it was not open. Like no one was there. So I got to the place I was going and I was like 30 minutes early. So I looked and there's a Starbucks nearby. So just gonna get me a pumpkin cream cold brew and a bacon Gouda sandwich. Because knowing my luck, the place won't have snacks and I'll be stuck hungry all day and then I'll be hangry. But since this is work comp, Starbucks never gives you receipts, so I gotta figure that out. But I think if I pay in my app, I can go get a receipt from the app, right? We shall see. First world problem for sure. So I am back from my inspection. I was there, I got there at 7:45. Yeah, I said I was early. And then I am just getting back to my hotel room at, what time is it? 5:30. So that is a long day and it's like a very, very busy day. Like we don't even stop for lunch. We just eat like as we work. But for lunch, I just ordered, we ordered from a like local cafe. I just had chicken salad sandwich. It was actually really good. But I am going to relax in my hotel a minute. I have dinner reservations like in an hour and a half. Party of one, but that's how it is when you travel for work. But that's okay. But yeah, sorry, taking off my name badge. I didn't realize had it. But the lobby was super full a while ago when I got like back to the hotel. And it wasn't last night. So I was like, why is the lobby so full? And in the elevator, this guy asked me if I was going to a show tonight. And I said, no. And apparently there's a music hall connected pretty much to the hotel. Like I'm in the Manchester Hotel and it's like Manchester Music Hall. And they're having a show tonight. So that probably means I'm not going to get much sleep. Yay. And last night I heard music and I thought it was the rooftop bar. And I was like, oh, they'll end early. But now I'm thinking about it. I think the roof, like my window looks out, is probably the music hall, like my orientation. So fun. But oh well, I don't have that early of a flight. However, I also heard there's storms rolling in. And hopefully that doesn't impact my flight. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to get into this little mini bar. The costs are not crazy. Look at that. They have an intimacy. Can you see that? Intimacy kit. It's like condoms. It's called Staycation Condoms and Lube. How great. Isn't that funny? But anyhow, yeah. So that bottle of Cab is only $15. So I think I'm going to go ahead and have this. Hopefully it's a decent one. Again, it's only $15. So rather than going to the bar and getting a drink, I'm just going to pour me a glass of wine. This room is so cute. Like even scanning that for like the room service to order. Isn't that darling? I really, really like hotels when they do like, I don't know, like really cute things. And this hotel was not that expensive either, considering compared to other, you know, similar. But cheers. That's dang good for $15. I mean, it's only a small, like it's a half. If it was a whole, I wouldn't have opened it because, you know, I'm not going to drink a whole bottle of wine. But this is good. Okay, let me have a lot of anxiety. I've been having really, really bad anxiety. Like I can feel it in my chest, and it's like no matter what I do, if I try to breathe, I don't know. I always deal with anxiety, but it's been like way worse this last couple weeks, and I can't calm it down. Yeah, but anyhow, my anxiety is over stupid shit too. Like I'm thinking now, I can't remember where I put like my receipts. Because since this is business travel, so I can get paid back. And the company I'm traveling for, I know they're good. Like I can use a credit card to prove it. They don't like, they're not like super strict. Like if I was getting paid by my work, they're so strict. But this company's not, so I shouldn't stress over it. And at the grand scheme of things, the entire check I'm like wondering about, not last night. My dinner last night was expensive. It was like over $100, but that one's on my like room tab. So I know I can find that one. But that one's like my airport meal, and it was under $20. And like my brain has been fixated on, do I know where that receipt is? Like Brandy, even if you can't find the receipt and the company I'm traveling for won't pay based upon credit card, it's $20. I have enough money to pay $20 myself. I don't know. Sometimes I get in my head and I'm like, I can tell myself it doesn't matter, but then my brain just harps on it. Does anyone else have that issue? It drives me bonkers because I know it's not worth my thought, but I can't stop. Is that TMI? I don't know. Not everything's always perfect. In my regular videos, I'll always stay saying like, it's this stage of life, it's this stage of life, and every stage pass. And I have to say that's just how I feel big time. So I tried to freshen up a little, about to head for dinner, party of one again. I'm going to Uber since I've been drinking wine. Just same glasses earlier. But man, I was looking at the restaurant menu. If you're in Lexington, Kentucky, I'm going to Carson's. It has great reviews. I think it's like kind of chainy, but it has great reviews and a huge menu. But I'm debating. I cannot decide if I want shrimp and grits because I love shrimp and grits. But also they have a good steak menu. They have like these fillets that they like dress like crab, béarnaise sauce, like that type of stuff. Or I'm debating if I just want like a straight like filet steak and like sides. The other way, you get an 8-ounce filet, or you get like the filet medallions on the dressed ones. But it's the same amount of meat. It's just they're cut in half. I don't know. So decisions. I wish I had the nerve to like film in there and show you the decor and everything. I just don't. I don't know why I care. I will never see these people again. I don't know. I think I care less if someone's with me. It's more awkward to me when I'm alone doing it. So anyhow, okay, heading to the restaurant. So Carson's was only like a 10-minute Uber away from the Manchester, which was great because it was raining. But I got a blueberry lemon drop, which isn't a cocktail I typically go for because I don't really like sweet. But I don't know, it just sounded good. But if you're a bourbon fan, they have a million bourbons for fairly good price too. But my entree came with a side chopped salad and the most delicious garlic roll. But I have to tell you, these smoky cheddar grits with 2 filet medallions, topped with scallops and then topped with crab meat with a béarnaise sauce, chef's kiss. Highly recommend. Friends, I am back for dinner, and I have to say, it was freaking delicious. Especially for what I got. I got like steak medallions, 2 4-ounce filet medallions, smoked Gouda grits, asparagus, béarnaise sauce. The medallions were topped with scallop and then crab. Crab and something else. Crab and lobster. It was $49 for that price and what it was. You don't get stuff like that in Dallas. That would have been way, way more expensive. And then like the wine was $10. A cocktail was $10. I haven't seen a $10 cocktail in Dallas in a long, long time. Even in Waxahachie where I am, they're not $10. And you think 10 to 14 is not that big of a difference, but it is a big difference. But anyhow, I'm getting beside myself. So I just got back to the hotel. I did have 2 cocktails there and, had the wine first. So I'm a little tipsy. Poured myself another glass of wine. I'm going to have fun tonight by myself. I'm still dressed, but my room is cold, so I put on the robe. But yeah, I highly, highly recommend Carson's. It was so freaking good. Like, really, really good. But anyhow, I had to tell y'all. Okay. So let's see if you can relate. So I am in Kentucky. I live in Dallas. Today is Thursday. There's a hurricane coming through. And so there's a slight concern that my flight is going to be canceled or delayed tomorrow or whatnot. Well, my husband's gearing up to go out of town for his bicycle race, which is a hobby, right? So when he heard my flight may or may not be canceled, he said, so are you going to get a rental car and drive home? So I Googled it, and the drive is 13 hours. 13 hours. And mind you, I'd be driving like in the hurricane, towards the hurricane. Like, what the F is that man thinking? Like, no. So I was like, no, I'm not getting in a car and driving 13 hours during a hurricane. So anyways, he just wants to go out of town and, we have the dog. So he's like, well, I had to cancel my trip. And I was like, no, you'll have to try to get a dog sitter. Come on. Put some thought into it. But anyways, that was like funny to me. But dinner was so relaxing. I literally just sat there and like looked at reels and laughed. I was laughing. I don't know. Reels were good tonight. But I am going to take off my makeup. This is a long time for me to wear makeup. Take off my makeup, jump in the shower, and get back in this robe and get in bed. It's it's pretty early. It's 8:47. I thought about going to the bar, and I was like, you know what? I told myself, I already paid $15 for the half bottle in here. I might as well just stay in my room. I'm not really that social of a person where I want to go down to the bar and like chit chat with people. Sometimes I will, but like today I've already had to talk to like everyone that I don't know during the inspection. That I just don't feel like it. I'd rather stay up here, edit videos, drink wine alone. I know I'm being silly. Too much alcohol. I really, really want to show you all the hotel. It's so stinking pretty, like the lobby and everything. Maybe tomorrow morning, if no one's hardly out there, maybe I'll get some courage and film it then. I should have this morning, because this morning was like dead in there. But good news is I don't hear any music from the music festival or concert, whatever. So that's good. Okay. See y'all later, alligators. Friends, I have been in bed. I've been in bed finishing the rest of my wine. I mean, it's that same little bottle from earlier. Took me like an hour and a half to finish that last glass. But I've been watching my show, Big Brother, just relaxing. But I did want to hop on before I went to bed and say, I'm so silly. Earlier, I was happy that I didn't hear the music. It was like 8:45 when I said that. The concert hadn't started. I'm so old. So it started, and yeah, I hear the music. It's not too bad, though. Like, I think I'll be fine. But I laughed when I heard it. I was like, I looked at the clock, and it was like 9:30. I was like, duh, Brandy, you didn't hear the music because it hadn't started. So, I don't know. I'm getting old. And I don't know if it's my, sometimes I think I have like an allergy to wine or something. Because it seems like when I drink wine, my allergies get bad. And it's like every time, which I don't drink a lot, but I've just noticed it. I get a little stuffy, and the next day I'll be stuffy, and then it's gone. So, see y'all tomorrow. Good morning.
It is the next day, and although I was in bed quite a while, I didn't sleep very well again. And it wasn't the music. It was raining, you know, the hurricane's coming through. And it was just raining, and the way the rain was coming in my windows was super, like, loud. And it sounded like my dog's licking. It was the funniest thing. But I just ran down and grabbed a to-go breakfast sandwich. I just got a biscuit sandwich and an iced coffee. I'm tired. But I have to check out of the hotel in a couple hours, so just gonna slowly start packing my stuff and still praying my flight is not canceled. So far it says on time, but I'm finding that hard to believe with the weather outside. I would not recommend that sandwich. It was not good at all. I just like picked at it just enough. The coffee's good, but no, if you're at the Manchester, do not get a biscuit sandwich. The biscuit was like, it seemed like it was undercooked. The flavor was weird, and the sausage was like almost raw. I don't know. It was not good at all. It's time to check out of my lovely hotel. I really, really like this room. I've thought about trying to do my bedroom at home, like the dark, moody, kind of like masculine. I can't really do my whole house in this decor style because my kitchen like has all white cabinets and whatnot. But my bedroom does not, you know, so I could do something in there. But anyhow, I'm going to go check out and then actually go eat lunch. It's only, well, I guess brunch. It is 10:30, but, you know, our flight, I board at like 2. So you look at it, by the time you eat, drive to the airport, return the rental car, go through security, yada, yada. You got to be there so early. So I'll probably get there right at 12 and we board at 2. So a little early, but I'd rather be early than late. So see you in a bit. I'll show you my brunch. This vlog, I don't know how fun it's going to be because there's just like nothing to show. Typically when I travel for work, I did a Memphis one before and I at least go out and like walk around. Well, not now because it is so rainy outside. Like that's what I was going to do this morning is walk around, go a little shop, blah, blah, blah. Check it out like downtown Lexington. Maybe even try to go to Horse Farm or something like that. But it is raining, and not only that, it's like cold, and I didn't bring any warm outfits. I got lucky that I threw in jeans before I was leaving because I was going to fly home in like just like this t-shirt dress. But then it dawned on me when I was packing, I was like, you know what? It's supposed to rain. Luckily, I looked at the forecast, so therefore I was like, I want to wear tennis shoes as well. So I just, you know, added a pair of jeans for fun, and I'm glad I did because I would have been cold. And not putting on makeup. I don't feel like it. I have this gut feeling that I'm going to be stuck in the airport for a hot minute. And I don't know, my face is like so dry that I just didn't want to put makeup on. Okay. I just canceled my reservation for brunch. It is downtown Lexington, and I really can't find parking except like if I paid hotel parking at like $25 a day or whatever. I'm not doing that, and it's so rainy, so windy. I would be a wet mess if I parked in like metered parking, so I'm just not gonna deal with that. I think I'm just gonna head to the airport, and I'll just eat a lunch there once I'm settled because the weather is not good. So, oh well, this place, the Lockbox, it looked like it had a good menu, but I'll be fine. I'm not even really hungry yet, so is what it is. Things don't always go as planned. Lexington Airport has the easiest pickup and return of rental cars. I mean, it's a little bitty airport, but again, it's just like super easy. Picking up my car took like 2 minutes and returning it took 1. It's just really, really easy. Cutest little bourbon store. Lots of good stuff. Home sweet home, AFW. Way crazier than the Lexington airport, but that flight was the bumpiest I've ever had. Like they didn't serve drinks, which I've had that before, but this was like pretty intense, and especially because I was like the back of the plane, so I could really feel it. It's official. I have made it home, friends. The flight, I think I said it in the airport, but the flight was not a fun one. But that's okay. We made it home safe and sound. Said hi to my husband. He is actually leaving to go out of town. We just had like 20 minutes to catch up real quick. But my dogs were super excited to see me. And I did receive some pretty fall flowers. Ignore the mess. It's because we have the cabinet cleared out because of the water leak. But yeah, so I got me a little cute card and flowers. So I'm going to close out this vlog. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content. I mean, I know it's not like a travel vlog because I didn't do anything. It's just kind of like go with me out of town for a couple days or whatever. I don't know. But that is it. And I got a lot of good editing done, so I should have a lot of videos ready to go. I love when I have footage like already stored, because used to I posted videos like a month after they were recorded because I have so much stock footage already ready. But I got last couple of months where I was like recording and then posting the very next day just because I didn't have anything like banked to show you all, which I don't like doing like that. But anyhow, see y'all next time. Bye. And I do highly recommend the Manchester Hotel in Lexington, Kentucky. It is 5 stars. Really love that hotel. And Carson's. Go eat at Carson's if you're in Lexington. Bye.